Okay, we started out this morning across the country in Seattle. Made a stop in Michigan with the Ann Arbor Huron High School Band. Now we've come all the way across the country. We're in the Bronx. Please give a big welcome. Please give a big welcome, not a Bronx cheer, but a big welcome to your Celia Cruz Bronx High School of Music Big Band. They are under the direction of Miss Penelope Smathers Giacomo.
All right, everyone, thank you so much. We are feeling the love. We wouldn't be on this stage today without the support of so many people, too many to thank in the time we have. We are so grateful for all of you, including our admin team, Jazz Empowers, Jazzmobile, Jazz at Lincoln Center, the DOE Arts Office, and many more. The rest of you will be hearing from us in the coming days, but this moment is about the incredible students on the stage behind me and all of the hard work they've done to get here. We are so honored to represent the Bronx, and we're going to start it off with Aclupaka, featuring Jose, Justin, and Lissandro. Thank you so much. Very excited to bring up our vocalist, Miss Luz Velasquez, singing I Didn't Know About You.
With my own little crowd, the usual laughs, not often but loud, and in the world that I knew, I didn't know about you. Chasing after the rain on the merry-go-round, just taking my fun where it could be found. And yet what else could I do? I didn't know about you, darling. Had a good time every time I went out. Romance was a thing I kidded about. How could I know about love? I didn't know about you. I know for us in my life, I'm living, had a good time every time I went out. Romance was a thing I kidded about. How could I know didn't know about you. I didn't know about you.
That also featured Joseph on the saxophone. Last up for you today, we have What Am I Here For? It's going to start with Malay and then have solos by Christina and Isaiah and Finn. Thank you so much for having us here today.
And welcome back to the broadcast booth here at Jazz at Lincoln Center. Rose Hall, the House of Swing, 30th Annual Essentially Ellington High School Festival and Competition. You just heard a marvelous set of music from the Celia Cruz Bronx High School of Music under the direction of Penelope Smetters-Giacono. Congratulations.
Thank you
Must
so
be
much.
feeling very good right now.
So great. They did such a wonderful job. I'm so excited.
Now, we know that there's a limited amount of time up there, and there's certainly some people that you want to be able to thank here, and the opportunity presents itself. So who else would you like to thank that you didn't get a chance to up on stage?
I want to say a big thank you to Jazz at Lincoln Center and Todd Stoll for guiding me through this process for many years, as well as our mentors, Francisco Velez and Chris Crenshaw. Fantastic. And also my music team at Celia Cruz. So that's going to be Christine, Jackie, Dave, Luke, Wally, and Annette. Thank you so much for everything.
Always a lot of people behind the scenes that we don't necessarily get to see. So you put together a set of music that had a wide variety of styles within it. Tell us about how you came up with that. There are so many tunes that you get to pick from and from the EE library. What made you settle on those three for this year?
Well, so we're in the Bronx, right? So we wanted to do that Latin American suite. We wanted to pick something from there, and that tune is a really good fit for the band. We have a fantastic vocalist in Luz. We actually heard someone play that at a regional festival last year, and we're like, wait a minute, she could sing that. So we picked up that ballad. And then What Am I Here For? We liked the tune, and we especially liked the various versions that we heard. So we took a lot of creative freedom in taking some of the recordings that we heard and really making that our own.
Now, Celia Cruz is an art school in New York, and that gives the students a very unique experience that many people may not know about. Can you talk a little bit just about what their schedule is like and how it relates to your rehearsing for this band?
So we have double periods of music 5 days a week at Celia Cruz High School. The jazz band is in rotation with the wind ensemble, so they get 3 days a week of wind ensemble, 2 days a week of jazz or symphony orchestra, depending on where they're at, and some of them also participate in the choir. So everyone in our 440-member building plays an instrument or sings.
Wow, very intense schedule. Speaking of which, let's bring some of our students in that had a chance to perform up on stage. Come on in. Tell the good people at home your name and your instrument. Well, you have your instruments with you, so they should know that, but name and grade, please.
Hi, I'm Malay. I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Joseph. I am also a senior.
Malaya and Joseph, how are you feeling about your performance today?
I feel pretty good. I feel like we did the best we can. We sounded amazing. I think the crowd thought we sounded amazing, so that was nice.
A lot of love in the room from the fellow students. You had a solo out front. You got to start the tune off. Were you feeling nervous about that? You seemed like you had a very confident vibe up there.
Actually, I don't think I was as nervous as I thought I would be. I thought I sounded pretty good, and I played well to my liking, and I think I played well to my band as well.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. And Joseph, you had the solo to start off on the vocal number. There's a lot of style to bring into that. How did you prepare for that piece?
Well, I would always listen to the Duke Ellington recording and Johnny Hodges, and just trying to copy the style of Johnny Hodges in the vibrato, the phrasing, and stuff like that.
Common theme we're hearing from a lot of the students, lots of listening in the preparation. Well, you're both seniors. Do you have plans for the fall? What are you doing next year?
Yes, I'm going to John Jay for forensic psychology.
Wonderful, wonderful school in Midtown Manhattan, just across the street, across 10th Avenue. And you?
Yeah, I'm going to the New School of Music for jazz studies.
My alma mater. New school. I don't think we have a mascot at the new school, but way to go. Well, thank you both so much for joining us. Congratulations on your set. Congratulations, Penelope. Wonderful set of music.